Hello. Hi, it's your friend. I am doing a weekly check-in. So we have started to do a check-in over in my calorie counting group on Saturdays of our weigh-ins. So it doesn't really matter when you weigh in during the week, but we're all just, talking about our weigh-ins. So I was down to 257.0 today. So that is awesome. I believe that's 1.2 since my last weigh-in. And I've had some kind of higher calorie days where I've been up in the 2,000 calorie range. So I think that signals to me that while I am losing, I do a little bit better when I'm staying around 1,500 calories. And so I see a little bit more progress, but I was very happy with that 1.2, very, very happy with that. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? So loving the Lose It app. I think probably the consensus over on my Facebook page is that we feel like we can sort of incorporate anything and count the calories for it. And it's also just fun and refreshing and something new, and we're enjoying it. That being said, I'm still following a lot of the things I learned in WW, and I feel like I'm still eating a lot of the foods that I ate in WW when I was being really successful. I'm trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables. And something that I figured out this week was that I found myself, because I have to count calories for fruit, that I was sort of restricting it a little bit. And so I stopped doing that. And I've been doing some daily weighing because I've been reading some research on daily weighing. And I noticed that when I eat fruit, I eat less calories during the day, which is really weird. Lose It is cool because they will give you feedback. And some of the things that they have seen in the trends, because I've been tracking on Lose It now for today's day 20 of tracking and Lose It. Some of the trends is if I eat yogurt, if I eat fruit, and if I eat chocolate, I tend to eat lower calories during the day. So I love that it's giving me feedback like that. I also feel more satisfied. So really happy with those results. Going to continue on with calorie counting. I wanted to tell you all, after our talk yesterday about Diet Coke, I did look up a study on stevia because I know I love the Stevia drinks. I've talked a lot about Stevia drinks. I also like Crystal Light. I like the ice drinks. And you all have told me to try Hint, which I have not, obviously since yesterday, have not tried yet. But I found a really funny study from 2016. And I'll tell you, in the medical world, we really see any science older than 5 years as being antiquated. So we want to find studies that are within 5 years. Otherwise, they can be outdated and there can be newer information. But this was the effects of stevia on rats, which I was like, well, okay. I mean, so these were on overweight female rats that they studied. And these little Porky-Rats, some of them were diabetic. And they they gave them some stevia, which I thought was really funny. And the conclusion on that, which I found very, very interesting, after giving them stevia, I think 4 times a day, not Zevia, the soda, but stevia, the sweetener. In the treated groups, the rats showed significantly improved reduction in body weight. So they lost weight and they ate less. They had lesser intake of feed. So in addition, stevia sweetener proved to be beneficial in decreasing levels of blood glucose. In fact, they saw a improvement in their little diabetic rats. Total lipids, so decreasing total lipids, decreasing total cholesterol, triglycerides, and low-density lipoprotein concentrations, and increasing high-density lipoprotein from giving them stevia 4 times a day. So that was very interesting. I think that's the first study that I read on rats and stevia. They also saw some improvement in the liver on these little rats. And so I will post the link to this because I know you guys love to read studies like I do. But I was kind of wondering, because I've read some things about any kind of artificial sweetener and its effect on the body. And I like stevia. I will drink it in my unsweetened iced tea. And then also I like the Zevia drinks. So I'm going to do some more research on that, but that was a positive. I felt like that was a positive. So let me see who's in here. I did. Relentless Pursuit of Shade. I lost 1.2. So excited for that. Hi, Maria. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Mary Vitro. What did you say, Kathy? Where are you? Oh, yes, I know. But you're almost done, Kathy. You've only got one more treatment, right, on your chemo. So I know this is your yucky day after you get your treatment. I hope you feel better. That sounds terrible, terrible. So I wish I was there to hang out with you and drink out of a purple cup. Look, Kathy, this is to cheer you up. It's a purple. I need to send this to you in the mail. A little ice cream scoop. I think that's got to go in the mail to Kathy to cheer her up. Okay. You guys are like, what is that? Don't worry if you don't know what that is. Begin again with Jen. Says, I like stevia and Zevia drinks too. I love that. Is it possible the rats didn't like the taste, so they ate less and lost weight? It is, I mean, we just don't know what those little rats were thinking, but interesting. And I didn't really go too deep. Okay, when I read studies, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I like to read the cohort group and what they did, but sometimes I don't look at all of the tables and how much they gave them. Like on the other hand, groups 3, 4, 5, and 6 were given a different dose of stevia sweeteners, which were dissolved in drinking water at a dose of 25 milligrams per kilogram per day, according to the JECFA, 250 milligrams per kilograms per day, 500 milligrams per kilograms per day, and 1,000. I don't really go too much into all those numbers because I'm like, I don't care what happened. Just tell me what happened to the little porky rats, little fat rats. So, but I'm glad that they found a way for the rats to feel better. I don't know. Just wanted to pass on to you what I have been reading. As usual, it's always something weird, and that's how I roll. So hope you guys are doing well out there. I know we've had a lot of good weight loss over on the Facebook page. We just have a little calorie counting group, and different people are doing different things. Some people are maintaining. I think we're all trying to kind of figure out our calorie range, which is so funny because we do that in other programs as well, like the pointed plans where we're trying to figure out, should I eat all my points? What if I eat my weeklies? What happens when I exercise? It's the same thing of just figuring out what works for your body. And I'm figuring this out. It's very, very interesting because I was doing a little bit of a comparison back when I used to double track on freestyle and calories for a while. I was doing freestyle within the plan, but I was eating about 2,000 calories a day, and I had a total stall, total stall. And I think that that's just kind of my little maintenance number in there. So maintenance number at a high weight. So I don't know what my maintenance calories are going to be later on. Who knows? I don't even want to think about it right now. Hey, Elizabeth, what are you doing? She says, I think 500 milligrams per kilogram is a lot. Right, because really, do those rats weigh any more than 2 kilos or 3 kilos? Or, think about a rat. Do they weigh any more than 5 pounds? So 500 milligrams is, yeah. I know. How much stevia would we have to take in? I guess my point is it hurting us? That's really what I'm interested in. I'm really not into drinking buckets of stevia. That doesn't sound great. In fact, stevia can make you nauseous. I only put a couple drops in. So, I do know that Splenda, one of my friends was commenting that she drinks a lot of coffee, I think with Splenda. You guys know Splenda has a lot of carbs. So I think it's 3 carbs a serving. So, and I could just dump Splenda into I love Splenda, but I don't really drink it or use it anymore. Um, Tanya says, this paranoid rat went into the gym for the first time with my mask on. Nerve-wracking decision, but snow in Michigan is the con. Gaining buckets of weight, which is not good. Oh, Tanya, I know. We're all having to make difficult decisions right now. And isn't it true that like when you do choose to like go out and do something, you kind of weigh it and figure out risk versus benefit? I know exactly what you're saying. I totally get it. And I think the gym is almost like healthcare. You know what I'm saying? You guys, honestly, it's a priority. It's interesting the things, I think this last year has really had us question like what's essential. And I have things in my life that are essential that are probably not of any value to anybody else, but they're worth it to me to go out and do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we have to figure out at this point is really what's essential. I think it's really a good time for us to figure out what we value, and our health has to be really important. I was going to tell you guys, so I am on day 16 of no Diet Coke, doing fantastic. So we're going to move on in February to my next step, which I hate to give it up, but after this last year, I'm not going to be drinking wine until I think my birthday, which is in October. So I was thinking of doing a 6 months no vino, and my favorite is red wine. I love anything like a Bordeaux. I love Apothic. I love any kind of like a dark red wine. I love it. I think I told you guys that I got like, when we first went into lockdown, I joined a wine club. Did I tell you guys this? And I couldn't figure out why I was gaining weight. And it was because I was having a glass of wine like every night. And so I think I'm going to just take a 6-month breather of no alcohol, no wine. I don't drink a lot of other alcohol. Every like maybe 3 or 4 months, I'll have a margarita or something. You know what I mean? But I love a glass of wine. I especially love it on the weekends. And I'm going to take a nice extended break from that, especially with Lent coming up. I think that will be a good, sort of a good test to see if that's been a barrier. I've been reading some studies about that as well, about how alcohol can really be a barrier to weight loss. I think one of you guys, I can't remember who it was, sent me an article. You guys send me a lot of stuff. Thank you. But my little pea brain is like, it's really full. Okay, Jen, you're going to do this with me. Okay, Jen, I think that will be good for us, just to have like some time off from it and kind of see. And I have other ways to treat yourself without the vino. So, Elizabeth, it's okay. I'm not asking anybody else to do it with me. I'm just saying, I think that for me, that will be of value and a good thing. And then for my birthday, I plan on having some vino. So we'll just take a little breather. Let's see. Oh, Relentless Pursuit of Shade. My friend says, Amy, have you thought about trying kava instead of wine? What is kava, ma'am? Okay, this is going to go on the hint sticky note. Maybe I need a bigger sticky note for you people. I might. Kava. That sounds like guava. Okay, kava. I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Thanks, guys. I will check it out. Ew. Andrea says, Andrew says, Amy, you won't like hint. It's flat water with a hint of flavor. This is how I know you guys have been around for a while, because you can say, Amy, you won't like that. Okay, Elizabeth, I will check it out. Thank you so much. I will definitely check that out. Anne says, cheers, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And don't be rotten out there. I don't want to hear about it for the next 6 months. I'm starting in February. I'm not starting right now. But in February, I am going to start a 6-month teetotaler. Teetotaler, is that how you say it? I probably didn't say it right. Okay, guys, I just wanted to check in, let you know I did lose. Hi, Happy Elf. Hi, Beth Share. Oh, you're making coffee. I love coffee. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I love cold brew, especially. Let me see. Ooh, Zumba wearing a mask. That's hardcore. Have you guys seen, they do have some really breathable athletic masks. I've seen some athletic masks out there. The only reason I saw those is because I sing in the choir at church. And I was looking at like choir masks, and they have like special masks for choir members. And I stumbled on the athletic ones. That might be an option for you guys. Oh, I know, Mary. It's in 8 months. I know. I'm going to start with 6 months. I think if I said 8 months no vino, I might have a heart attack. So thanks, Lou. I appreciate it. Onward and downward. So if you want to come hang out with us over on my calorie counting group, you don't have to do anything over there, but we're doing little challenges. So right now we're doing a 2-day weekend warrior challenge today and tomorrow. Stay perfectly on plan, pop. So all you have to do is go friend me over there. N is for nurse. RN is my last name. And if you look at groups, you'll see my little, it's called N is for nurse, calorie counting buddies. I'm not good with the names over there. If you guys think of a good name, let me know. But it's my calorie counting group, and we're just posting like supportive stuff. Every night we smash the button, which means we turn our little logging button over that we're done logging, and we close our kitchens. And then I'm doing little 5-day and 2-day challenges over there. I make little cards that you can, edit and mark off for the week. So we're doing like 5 perfect days, and we're doing weekend warrior challenges, real low stress, because I'm not that person. But come hang out with us over. We have a really nice group over there. So, okay, I'm going to look for Kava. Thanks, Jen. You guys hang in there. Stay in orbit. I'll check back in. I'm super cleaning. I just scrubbed the kitchen down. It is scrubbed down. Super cleaning today. And then tonight I'll be back on with a couple other things. I'm almost done editing a what I eat in the day. So we'll try to get that up. I can't believe I got some editing done, but it's a miracle. So we've got some editing done. We've got some cleaning done, and I will check in later. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Hang in there. Bye.